Imagine spending hours waiting for a highly anticipated game to launch, only to find out that it's plagued by performance issues on your PC. This is the harsh reality that many Borderlands 4 players have been facing, and it's sparked a heated debate between the game's developer, Gearbox, and the gaming community. At the center of this controversy is Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, who has been actively engaging with disgruntled players on social media. But here's where it gets controversial. Pitchford's advice to users is to either accept the game's current state and tweak their settings, or to not play at all. He's even gone so far as to suggest that players can get a refund from Steam if they're unhappy with the game. But is this really the best approach, or is Pitchford just fueling the fire? Let's dive into the details and explore the ongoing saga of Borderlands 4's PC performance backlash. Since the game's launch, Pitchford has been responding to complaints about the game's performance on PC, and his comments have been met with a mix of confusion and frustration. He stated that the console version of the game lacks a field of view (FOV) slider, which has led to some interesting discussions about the game's design choices. Pitchford has also promised that it would be impossible to break the game's servers through sheer player numbers alone, which has sparked some debate about the game's infrastructure. Furthermore, he's told players to code their own engine and show us how it's done, which has been perceived as a dismissive response to the community's concerns. The game's current state on Steam is a mixed bag, with many players reporting performance issues and others defending the game's quality. The tech experts at Digital Foundry have analyzed the game's performance and found significant stutter problems, which has led them to advise against running the game on its badass graphics setting. But Pitchford remains defiant, insisting that the game is a premium game made for premium gamers. He's been offering advice on how to optimize the game's performance, including using DLSS and frame generation. But some players are resistant to these suggestions. As the debate rages on, it's clear that Pitchford is showing no signs of backing down. He's continued to tweet about the game's performance, pointing players to the Steam refund system and suggesting that they wait for future updates or newer hardware to improve their experience. But is this approach really helping to resolve the issue, or is it just alienating the community further? It's worth noting that Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two, has commented on Pitchford's behavior, stating that he can be controversial at times, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. However, Zelnick also expressed his admiration for Pitchford's passion and game-making skills. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that Gearbox is working to improve the game's performance, with updates and optimization guides being released. But the question remains, is it enough to placate the community, or has the damage already been done? And this is the part most people miss. The game's performance issues are not just a minor annoyance, but a symptom of a larger problem. The fact that the game's developer is suggesting that players should either accept the game's current state or not play at all raises some important questions about the game's design and the company's priorities. Should gamers be expected to compromise on their gaming experience, or should developers be held to a higher standard? The answer to this question is not a simple one, and it's something that the gaming community will continue to debate in the coming weeks and months. So what do you think? Should players be willing to accept some performance issues in exchange for a great gaming experience? Or should developers be held accountable for delivering a polished product? Let us know in the comments. In the meantime, if you're one of the many players who are struggling with Borderlands 4's performance, don't forget to check out our updated hourly shift codes list, interactive map, and planner tool to help you get the most out of your gaming experience.